what's up everybody, this is Wyatt aka Antivator here bringing you another toy review, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Masterpiece Hasbro edition of MP09 or Masterpiece Rodimus Prime. Now this is not the Japanese version, like I said, it's Hasbro's. The Japanese version came with his trailer, for Space Winnebago mode. This one does not. This one is pretty basic with just the plain Rodimus figure, but comes with a couple new accessories, that of which being one is the Matrix of Leadership that came with MPO1, as well as he still comes with his Matrix made for him. So it still comes with the MPO9 Tiny Matrix that doesn't fit. He still comes with his saw blade, which is newly painted. Comes with his welding tool. He still comes with his two guns. He does not come with his trailer, like I said, but he comes with a new target master called Offshoot. This is Offshoot in gun mode. I'll show this with the other guns, but you can fold this out, and those two posts go in a slot in his hand, and he can hold Offshoot. He's a pretty neat little gun. I like it. He's a really fun figure. A lot of articulation. To transform him into robot mode, just fold out the legs and rotate him around, or rotate him that way, and fold all that up. Fold up the back and the barrels, unhinge his arms and bring them down. Fold his head up. There you have Offshoot. We're gonna take a look at him real quick. He's pretty cool. He's got some really nice paint details. Got some orange accents with some red in his eyes and silver and red right here. He's really cool. He's a pretty nice size. I'll show you right here. It doesn't even go up to Rodimus's knee. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He has a lot of articulation. Head swivels, arms rotate 360 at the shoulder, go in and out, double hinge elbow, ball jointed hip, and ball jointed knee. So you can get a wide array of neat poses. I'm just going to set him off to the side. And like I said, he comes with his welding tool and his saw blade, which you attach those by, we're going to remove the matrix. And you attach those by taking his fist, or his hand, folding the thumb in and folding the fingers over it, pushing out like that, and rotating this gray piece out and the hand around. I want to rotate the hand around, peg it in, and now you have this holder thing, which you can slide each weapon in, and it'll click into place like that. The saw blade spins. If you hear screams or something like that, I'm just watching a Nightmare on Elm Street in the background. Reviews are boring when it's just quiet, but I kind of doubt that my camera can pick it up. So yeah, situate him. Also, what he comes with is his two guns, which you can plug the red one into the blue one, and there you have Rodimus's sniper, which it got named, I don't know what it's called, where he used it in that, I think, one episode of G1. Just post it into the hand, fold the fingers around it, and there he holds his weapon. Pretty Rodimus-like, I guess. I don't know. It's neat. I like it. I like the gimmick with the springs and the bar inside and how it combines. Each gun looks pretty nice too. This one has gold and red accents, while this one has just a gray with blue accents. And those are all of his accessories pretty much. You can take the small matrix out of his chest, but I'm not going to. He also still has the visor, which you activate by just turning the things on his head forward, or so you're supposed to. There we go. Sometimes you have to push whatever face is on it in, mainly Rodimus's because it's broader. And there you have his visor. And he also has his wrist guns where he's shooting down the Decepticons as they're entering Autobot City. Now to get him into hot rod mode, just come back here, take this thing and fold it, or push it down a little bit and spread this more. Take his shoulders, push them down a little bit. Take his legs, hinge them up. Mainly the difference is just the height, but he does have a kind of a big difference. Come up to the head, and he has this creepy little gimmick of face switching. If the camera would stay, I'd love to show it to you. I'm just going to raise it a little bit. There we go. Just lift up the forehead crest, fold that out, push the new face in, situate everything, and there you have Hot Rod. Now here's Masterpiece Hot Rod in robot mode. Not much different, still Rodimus, just kind of smaller. Articulation on this mold is heads on a ball joint, goes up and down, left and right. Really good universal ball joint. Arms are on tight ratchets at the shoulder, rotate all the way around, go in and out at the shoulder, rotate the bicep, double hinge elbow. Hands rotate, go in and out at the wrist, knuckles move, and the thumb's on a ball joint. Waist swivels 360, lift this panel up and let you forward and back, in and out, rotate at the upper thigh on a ratchet, double hinge knee, and foot pivots. So you get some pretty neat poses out of him. And that is Rodimus, or Hot Rod, in robot mode. And now here comes the fun part of the review, where we're going to transform him. Now most reviewers, for the sake of complexity and just non-ugly embarrassments on camera, they do it from car to robot, but the figure came packaged in robot mode, and I think it would help a lot more people to do it from robot to vehicle. So we're going to do that. First thing we're going to want to do is come to the hands. Actually not the hands yet. Or, okay, let's do the hands. Fold the hands down like that. And I already did a step for us. Fold the hands down. Come right here. Put your nail right in there on this edge of the red piece and extend it out. Rotate this piece up. Rotate its head around. Take this whole piece and fold it up a little bit, but before you do that, you're going to want to come down here, or back here, unhook that part, unfold it. Now you can take this whole section up here, what am I doing wrong? Okay, never mind, I'm not doing anything wrong. Just fold it all up like that. It's on double hinge, so it might be confusing. Come back up here, pull this out on a spring and let it back. And take his waist and with this section and rotate it all the way around. Or not all the way, but 180. Situate the arms. Or, well, we'll do the arms in a second. We're going to go down to the legs. The camera a little bit. We are going to just move this whole section, rotate it around, and just keep it out of the way. Take his thigh, rotate that way. Take this piece and rotate that way so his shin guard is out. unfold that panel, take the foot and push it pretty much as far as it'll go, like that. Fold it up on that hinge of the knee, and then fold it in. Now this foot piece is going to go past that tab and in to the inside of the canopy, while you have to get this post in this side pegged into the orange part. So you're going to have to jimmy and maneuver with it a little bit. And I don't know who Jimmy is, but you're going to have to use his method. And hopefully that foot is in the correct position, because if the foot is out of line, or the hinge is not, if the hinge is off by one ratchet, then the whole arm, the full arm transformation will be pretty messed up, and we'll have to go back and do that. Well, not really go back to it, but it'll delay us. Fold or rotate out this stupid, useless red panel. Make sure that's tabbed in, which it's not. There we go. Stupid, useless red panel. Shouldn't even exist. The ones that broke on all the Takara ones. Yeah, Hasbro fixed. Yeah, Hasbro. Do the same thing over here. Rotate. Oops. Rotate. Fold that out. Foot. Bring it all up. Sideways, breaking his leg in so many wrong ways. Poor Rodimus. He has to become fully paralyzed from the waist up to be fully transformed. It's a shame. But what's wrong with this red panel now? I think that's the problem. It's in the way. It's in the way because it shouldn't even exist. God. Whatever idea was that, needs to hit the face. These red panels are completely useless. They shouldn't even be there. They should be just smaller pieces right here. Or just put them away a better way. Because it's just ridiculous. They broke on the Takara one, ruined transformation, and now they're just annoying here and always popping off. And just get rid of them, guys. Just get rid of them. No one needs them. Pull this red panel down. And I'm trying to buy some time while I try and fidget with this. I shouldn't do that, but I'm a non-professional, so I can get away with that. Just fidget and fidget and fidget until you get this back thing like this. Come over here, rotate this around, and kind of it should find a place to stay. There we go. Take this tire, stick your finger in there, pull it down. Same thing over here, rotate that around. Pull that tire down. Alright. Come in here, this back section, the trunk, fold this up, rotate out the thrusters or headlights. Oops. I broke it. Alright. Just fold that down. Now be careful here, because this part right here on mine, which broke on Optibotimus's a bunch, already has a stress mark, and I've already reinforced it with super glue and everything, so make sure it's all aligned, and I push those in individually. I don't just shove the whole piece in there. I make sure everything's aligned with both those pieces, and push them in at the same time. Then you come back here, make sure the thrusters are lined up, and that. And then fold these panels in. Make sure that these panels click in. Alright, we are almost home. Kind of. No, not really. We still have the fun part, the arms. Yay, arms. This is gonna suck. What you're gonna... Jeez. With the arms, you're going to collapse this whole piece right there and fold this out. Rotate this around, and then rotate this back around. So that midsection rotates around. So unpeg that, push that down, rotate it around, rotate this piece back around. It's a very indecisive piece. Rotate the chrome stacks or the chrome pipes around 180. Take each arm, rotate them around, fold out these panels right here, and you have to, there is a peg thing in here that will go into a slot in the arm. Now you have to align it all just right to get that. Now a lot of people complain about gaps. Well, honestly, it's because you're doing it wrong. Because Hasbro instructions suck, and no one knows how to transform a figure from robot to vehicle on camera and put it on YouTube. Myself included. I'm sure this comes out terrible. But I already shot this review once before tonight, and it was, jeez, it was blasphemous. It was a double spawn of a review. So somehow you have to get this whole thing in here, but you don't want to fold the fingers up. The fingers still have to be out. But just jimmy it in there. I'm actually gonna cut, fix this, and then figure out what I'm doing wrong here and do it over here. I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm back, and I am completely stupid. I'm a big dummy head, because what I've done is, remember what I was talking about earlier with the feet, and how if the hinges are not completely in, or the correct way, the hand's not going to go in? Well, it didn't click to check the hinge before I hit stop on the camera, and that was the problem. And now see how it's all flush? So that's the problem with people. And the hands, people think the hands ball up in a fist and go in, and they don't check the hinge. That's why most of you guys' Rodimuses sit with a gap right here and not flushed hands. That's the problem. You're literally doing it wrong. No offense, you're just doing it wrong. So that's why I did this video, because I really wanted to help people in transforming Rodimus right when I can barely do it. See, I overachieve for you guys. I try to make myself feel better, kind of make myself think that I might be able to do it when I can't. So things I do for reviews. It's a shame. You guys should thank me. Shit. Nah, just kidding. Just subscribe and we're all good. We have to get this in here somehow. Something somewhere along the way is... Okay, there we go. Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Pretty much. Good enough. Close enough. Fuck yeah. Meme. Alright. There we go. Okay, never mind. That was the problem. His stomach hinge was not complete flush with his legs, which makes this go up and pops everything out, which makes you realign it, but when you realign it, it will more than likely be correct now. So that's something that'll probably happen on more often than not of your transformations of this guy into car mode. So if you get this wrong, don't feel bad. I've had him for a good 5 days, just transforming him non-stop almost, and well, not non-stop, I go to school, but and I'm still having trouble on camera. So don't feel bad if you can't get it right away. This transformation is pretty tricky, a lot of tricks to it, and a lot of just complexities. Like, and I don't think there is a such thing as a complex or hard to transform transformer, and this is it. This is a hard to transform transformer. I'm a guy who thinks Leader Optimus is easy to transform, and I had a lot of trouble. So Masterpiece Rodimus. This right here, this looks brighter, this looks darker, and this looks like messy paint. That is just detail. That is not messy paint. Don't worry. And that red matches a lot better than on camera. I don't know why it's doing that. This is vehicle mode, no Winnebago, just hot rod. I have some paint scratches right here, and some of the chrome is kind of chipping, but that's okay. No paint problems up here. Yes. He has really nice chrome right here. The flames and the Autobot decal engine block, which is where you can take a weapon handle, plug in right there. Or for Offshoot, that's what this tab does. You tab that tab in there while he's in gun mode. Come back here and lift this up. He has a canopy. You actually can if you fidget it right. If you break it, please don't blame me. It's if you fidget it right, you can kind of fit the saw blade and the welder in here, so you only have a couple things sitting out in car mode. But I'm not worried because I'm going to display mine in robot mode, so that's okay. It rolls fairly well. He has rubber tires and very little robot junk except for part of the chest and the head. Legs are hidden well. Actually, I mean, you have to turn the head around so you don't see the face, but that's okay. I only have one stress mark, which is where Rodimus is broke. I think I said this earlier, so be aware for that. Just a caution. I do recommend this figure, I really do, but I do have to put out a collector's general warning. Buyer beware, this thing could break. My buddy SSJ Autobots, he said that his broke at the upper shoulder. That's a big break. The stress mark is nothing. I'm not really worried about it. You just gotta press them down at the same time and I'll be fine. So beware. And when you buy this thing, keep the receipt, because it very well could break. So, yeah. But be careful with it. Even though Hasbro fixed most of the problems on it, it's still not perfect. But it is still pretty good. I do really enjoy the company of this figure. It's really good. It's almost better than I thought it would be. After playing with it for a while, you get used to it and you'll appreciate it more, just like I did. Please, thank you guys for watching. Please comment, please rate, and please subscribe. And this has been Masterpiece Rodimus Prime. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.